here, 53, Estia Province, blue team. We've got disposable heroes as a Warp Spider Exarch, teleporting commander that fights range combat by default, great for capping and harassing with some powerful control abilities too alongside. Rostam is an Apothecary support commander that fights in melee combat by default, begins with a targeted heal and a passive health regeneration aura. This is the Blood Angels elite scheme. Some death company going on with the Apothecary himself. Rounding off the blue is E1 as an Inquisitor, offensive hero with awesome control abilities, little bit of support too, begins in melee combat but can get ranged weapons. Red team, EFFIL WEESHART, also known as zeetorq, that's a pretty good name though to be honest, plays a Warboss, a melee hero, can walk through objects, very good offense, disruption and support from the front lines. Alongside double Chaos Lords. First up, OceansAteAlaska, this is the World Eaters elite scheme. And we also have Dr.Reformer. These guys are durable and destructive commanders, walk through objects and cannot be suppressed with some powerful offense and disruption. Tangling with the Apothecary in the mid is Oceans. Dr.Reformer rocking the Night Lords elite scheme, which is pretty cool. On the east side, up against the Inquisitor, which leaves the Warboss and the anger-inducing Warp Spider Exarch on the west side, as if the Warboss needed any excuse to get angrier. Sluggers in amongst the Banshees here alongside their Warboss. He's going to be forced off soon though, I think. Inside the garrison are some Dire Avengers, some more Dire Avengers over here. Warboss is cutting this close. There's Burn That House, trying to burn down the Dire Avengers in there. Warboss does get away, as do the Sluggers. Double shooters there doing some shooting. CSM here in trouble. Oh, dropping a model there to the plasma pistol, I think, of the Inquisitor. Double CSM for Dr.Reformer, dropping his heretics early on. Will need to repurchase. Oceans also dropping his starting heretic squad. Again, some more CSM up, and Rostam is persuaded to leave the field. This is Devastators on the way. We have a guarding weapon team for disposable heroes alongside the Banshees. Who has the west side? It's blue for now. Turning red now with these shooters. Warp Spider might need to teleport a bit closer to start shooting. Look at this. CSM getting some power bashing in early on. Rostam should be able to defend. Or not. He's ignoring it for now. Here comes the Apothecary to try and tie him up, but they might get the generator before he can. We'll see. Tactical Marines getting in a flanking position. There's Eternal War you saw going down on the CSM there, giving him 20% more damage, both melee and ranged. Being chased by the Tactical Marines. Already used their Kraken bolts. You saw it go off. In turn being chased by the Chaos Lord, is being path blocked by an Apothecary. Aspiring Champion Heretics will have a word now. Tactical Marines might be left out there. A nice kill of the week from Oceans. Good special attack too. Tactical Marines are forced to leave, but the Devastator's there to cover their retreat and force off a bunch of Chaos stuff too. These CSM don't want to hang around. I think the Chaos Lord will be okay. Apothecary trying to chase him and get hits in, but can't quite manage it. Come on, fella, you can do it. You can get an attack. Bolt Pistol's getting shots, so he can't get an attack. Aspiring Champion Heretics over here too for Dr.Reformer. E1 with a heavy weapons squad, heavy bolter by default. Oh, nice stomp right in the face of the Chaos Lord. Where's the Inquisitor herself? She's back at base. She also has a great way to control that guy with her starting ability, Hammer of the Witches, of course. Warboss level 2 already. No war gear though. What about the rest of you fellas? Warp Spider Exarch level 1 and down. Guess it was chased back quite far there. Level 2 Apothecary. Inquisitor getting her Holy Brazier up at level 1. And level 1 Chaos Lords. Dark Halo already up for Dr.Reformer. Could see that complemented by the Harness of Rage. 478 to 442. Banshee chasing. What do you have? Aspect of Strength over here. Sluggers on capping duty, and it's all capped up. Got a couple of War Banners. What am I hearing? I'm hearing Pew Pew Eldar shooting at CSM, who got caught in a really bad place between Imperial Guard and Eldar armies there. Got to be a bit more careful with your approaches, OceansAteAlaska. Raptors on the field now. Jump troops with melee weapons. can suppress units when they land. Fun unit. CSM here don't want to get much closer because of this heavy bolter, which will suppress them. Chaos Lord's Dark Halo combined with Heretic Corn Worship would allow him to get in amongst the heavy bolter pretty reliably because of the speed boost and the suppression immunity, of course. Warbanner's been hit. There's the ability for them which boosts damage and I think speed or something. Oh, Warboss with shoot 'em good. Got his enhanced custom shooter. Good DPS and shoot 'em good is fantastic. Stuns are always incredibly powerful, of course. Guardian Weapon Team will keep the Warboss at bay. Those Tactical Marines perhaps lucky not to drop a model there. Not sure why the Warboss is hanging around. Needs to get out. Oh, we have some Assault Squad guys. Also with their Death Company thing going on. There's a jump. Disrupt them when they land. Slugs are there to counter-initiate with burners, but Apothecary support should mean they win that fight, not to mention Devastators and Scouts. Yep, Orks need to run away. It's a 2-to-1 fight, basically. Here is Oceans to support, but it might be a bit too late. He's got double Eternal War CSM and some Raptors and a Chaos Lord. He does pack a punch here. Nice flank on the Devastators to start off. Might be able to get them off the field, but they did start moving pretty quickly. They're taking a lot of damage. Raptors jumping in. It's a good jump, but needs to be careful. Banshee's right there. There's Odd Boys from the Warboss trying to save them, but they should have got out of there way sooner. I think they are overstaying their welcome. Dropping 2 models. Might drop all 3. And if they do, that's a big misplay from Oceans. He had ample time to get those guys out of there. Can they get away? Whoops, Rex up, trying to chase. 3 hit points, 1 hit point. They do go down. That could be a very clutch kill from the Warp Spider X up. Improved target is helping him get that kill. Banshee should be okay. So, mistake from Oceans. He came in, approached it pretty well, but just stayed way too long with his Raptors. Speaking of staying too long, Assault Squad in there. They get a heal from the Apothecary. Purification Rites helping their escape with a knockback there. Heretics on retreat path, but they should be okay. They're spraying champion on those guys. Disposable Heroes goes tier 2. E1 already into tier 2. Wonder if we'll see a Bane Wolf dropped. Bane Wolf now drops at your base, I believe, which is quite a sizable nerf for that thing. Justified, I think. We have Mandate up for the Inquisitor. I believe the Holy Brazier was tweaked. I think the Holy Pyre now lasts for not as long, but does a bit more damage per tick. I believe that's right. Sentinel shooting this statue here pretty well. And again, well done. That was amazing. Chaos Lord gets away. Sonic Blast and Noise Marines doing some work on those double Imperial Guardsmen. West side is blue. Don't seem particularly interested in getting this wreck point though. Tier 2 for everyone. Are we going to see any Blood Crushers? Probably not. Usually not nearly as effective in a 3v3 where there's potentially massive amounts of anti-vehicle around. Noise Marines doing their thing, getting a good power bash, a full power bash I think. Yes, well done. Some Corn Worship, but it doesn't affect retreating units. Corn Worship, by the way, gives all of your units +2 speed if they're in range, which is amazingly useful, as you might expect. It includes vehicles and all that good stuff. What's going on over here? Chaos Lord with Armor of the Inferno for Oceans makes sense, as you're more likely to meet groups of opposing units when you're fighting 2 players, as you typically are on this map towards the west side. But Rostam has some stuff on the east side. Apothecary level 3. Oh, Sanguine Chainsword was cancelled. I think it was restarted again, was it? Yes. I think he split, yeah. He has his Devastators on the west side. It's a big push though, and they might struggle to contain it. A Warboss and a Chaos Lord coming at you. Chaos Lord able to get in on the Devastators there. Needs to use Kill the Weak. There it is. Heretics getting in a little bit late, but they're in there. Good push from Red. As expected, he might have wanted to start moving a little bit sooner there, Disposable Heroes, but didn't lose the squad, as far as I know. 446 to 296 on the VPs. Good push also by the blue team on the east side. Rostam weighing in. Apothecary getting some melee attacks on. Healing on hit. The Assault Squad have their sergeant. Inquisitor is mandated up here. And they're going to get probably a full power bash. Now what do you do here as Oceans? I don't think you engage, because pretty much everything is still in play for blue team. You need to be very careful, try and skirt around the edge of the engagement and meet up with Dr.Reformer when he comes back in. But he's just moving in here. Oceans eats a grenade, and this is a bad fight, a bad fight, because there's the Merciless. And it was pretty merciless. Killed a good bunch of heretics. We have a plasma gun tactical marine squad as well. That's terrifying. And entangling web was that. Yes, it was on those Chaos Space Marines. Dropping 2 models in quick succession. A very, very bad fight for Oceans to take. And pays for it with a Chaos Lord loss, heretics being lost, and CSM barely getting away here. Has a Chaos Dreadnought now. The World Eaters one looks mental. Has a Juggernaut's head for whatever reason. And a tail. And lots of skulls. Pretty fun. Was that Disposable Heroes dropping a unit there that I might have seen? Not sure. Oh, Space Marine Dreadnought on the way for Rostam. Bloodletters up for Dr.Reformer. Need to move out your base, fella. There we go. What is this? Oh. Ice Marines gonna go for the long flank around, or are they just going for this power here? I guess they will. Talking of power, here's a bash from the blue team. Pouncing on the power pretty well when they get the opportunity to do so. There's an auto drop. Could have been very nasty, but zeetorq spotted it. Oh, I guess she was down at some point before because she's got her spear up already. Here's a Mark of Khorne Chaos Dreadnought. Not sure that's the best choice on a relatively large map, an open map also, like Estia, when you can't teleport it out with a sorcerer or something. You sort of auto go down there. What do they have in terms of anti-vehicle? They have a Sentinel with those crack missiles. What else? These guys have an autocannon. There you go. See, lots of fire. That was from probably Let the Galaxy Burn. I don't like the odds for this Dreadnought surviving this fight. He needs to get the hell out of there right now. Sentinel can chase it down pretty easily. Yeah, he just misjudged things a bit at the end there, Oceans. There's Blood Rage. Might as well get some damage in while this guy's out. Takes down the Warp Spider. Instantly gets back up. I believe that was Rostam trying to save him with a heal. And in fact, triggered it slightly too late, so it actually revived him instead. Which means he misses out on XP. Look at this though. Full power bash on the east side. Thanks to the Noise Marines. Well done. OceansAteAlaska down to 2 units. Double CSM. With Eternal War. No aspiring champions, no marks. We have a librarian for Rostam. I guess he cancelled the Dreadnought. Can support the Devastators with Veil of Time. Level 2 Chaos Lord. I have a level 2 Chaos Lord over here too with Combi Flamer. Level 3 Warboss, Cyborg, Boss Pole, and Enhanced Custom Shooter. He is kitted up for a fight. There's that shooting good again. Just completely shutting down one of the Dire Avengers. I mean, what is the counterplay to that? I guess you've got to get on the Warboss quickly and try and get him off the field. Banshees getting into a fight they can't win there. 8, a stomp as well. Oh, did he drop him? He did drop the Banshees there, yes. Excellent engagement for zeetorq. 446 to 231 on the VPs. Oceans down to a single unit now. Although Disposable Heroes is also looking kind of depleted with just 3 units on the field. I guess zeetorq himself only has 4. 446 to 231 on the VPs. Got a feeling zeetorq's going to go tier 3 now. Seems that way. That was Purgatus. Heretics do get away. Barely. 439 to 231 on the VPs. 2-1 cap for red. But they've got like 200 victory points to make up here. Oceans with some bloodletters up. We've got heretics as well. Help support his army. Tier 3 there for zeetorq. Blue team are already all in tier 3. Bright Lance. Not sure why I purchased the Bright Lance. Did zeetorq get a Death Dread at some point that I missed him losing? 419 to 231. Grenades. They do get away. That is a nasty foot of Gork. Boom. That thing does massive amounts of damage. In fact, it wiped out one of those Dire Avenger squads. Now, disposable heroes down to 2 units, but he's in tier 3 with a decent amount of resources. Leman Russ on the way for E1, who has dropped his Sentinel down to 3 infantry squads. Leman Russ is a pretty good though, I hear. Almost enough red for a nuke for Rostam. Oceans has enough red for a nuke, but he can't get into tier 3 right now. In fact, goes for another Chaos Dreadnought. I'm guessing it's not going to be another Mark of Khorne one, but you never know. West side uncapped. What, Warboss is on it? Or rather, the Sluggards are on it. Warboss. Oh, look at that. It stuns through the shield, does it? Okay. I thought he was just going to walk over and crush it. Limerus hitting the field around about now. There it is. 1,200 hit points on this thing. It is quite expensive, though. Chaos Dreadnought with its default autocannon. I think you should leave it that way for now. Try and get some more units on the field before giving it a mark. Raptors here for Dr.Reformer. Have their aspiring champion, but taking massive amounts of damage. They do get away. Got some Mark of Khorne CSM too. It's going all melee here. Late game Dr.Reformer. And I'm into that. But not sure what these heretics are up to. Oh, they got grenade launchers. There we go. That's what they're doing. Executioner Leman Russ. 33 DPS plasma cannon DPS. Effective, pretty effective against everything at short range. Doing well there, the Chaos Lords. Pushing through. Nice, let the Galaxy burn. Look at that. Bad news for those Guardsmen, and he continues to do a great job harassing this power, Dr.Reformer, and that might have kept them in the game. Blue team had a really bad fight there. Rostam is down to Marines, an Assault Squad, and a Librarian. Avatar of Cain on the way for disposable heroes, but he's struggling against that Warboss for right now. 372, 231. Red team are really making a game of this. They were 200 victory points behind at one point and looked kind of beleaguered, but they're right back in this game now. Chaos players are stuck in tier 2, but nothing inherently wrong with that. You can do some work in tier 2. Chaos have some great choices there. Can they defend the VP? Rostam choosing to focus on the mid right now, not the west side. He's got his anointed power axe too. 351 to 231. Power bash for the red team to deal with now. Can they defend it? Reformer needs to get out of base. Here we go. Tier 3 for Dr.Reformer too. But tons of red. Could see a nuke. Could see a nuke like the first engagement after he gets there. Those bloodletters are warp shifted out, so they'll be okay. If he actually gets them out there, they will anyway. He's kept them in play under some Khorne worship. There's that Purgatus. And bloodletters will go down. He should have got them out when he had the chance. Battle wagon on the way for zeetorq. Messy fight. It's a messy fight. Leman Russ under attack now. We have Melter Pistol and Power Fist on that Raptor aspiring champion, so he's getting some good rear armor hits there. What is this? Old Terminators for Rostam. Tearing through these heretics, not sure where they're going. Need to be very careful here. Dr.Reformer doesn't have a nasty bunch of retreat losses if he can help it. Get those bloodletters out. Why is he engaging here? Big mistake from Reformer. Does he get away with it? Maybe. Oh, maybe not. Bloodletters are gonna drop, I think. No, 5 hit points. They live. They survive. Or do they? I think Terminator's got in and finished them off. Yes, they did. 325 to 210. Oh, look at this. Well done, Disposable Heroes. Takes back the west side. He's got his avatar up. Might have had something to do with it. Battle Wagon will hit the field momentarily. Oceans down to a Dreadnought and Heretics. Fire Prism on the way for Disposable Heroes will really help him hold the west side, stopping caps and stuff with that disruption that it brings. Bloodmaw up for this Chaos Lord. I guess as a response to these Assault Marines, which are doing a hell of a lot of work, almost level 4. Level 5 Inquisitor. Those Marines won't be allowed to have their power bashing fun right now and can't get through. Blue team should be on this VP and they're not. It's a misplay, I think. West side is turning red again. Battle Wagon with a bunch of units inside this thing. Super unit for Orks gives some serious firepower and can run stuff over, which is always fun. Gains some boosts when you have a unit inside. All the guns will fire, also gets a bit of speed. There's 4 units inside it right now. You can tell by those yellow bars there. 321 to 181. I wonder why the other transports don't have any kind of visual indicator of how many units inside it. At least I don't think they do. Avatar fighting a Warboss who is really shooting the crap out of that Warp Spider. Gets him off the field too. Here's the Battle Wagon now. Rostam to engage. Does have the Melter Bomb on the Assault Squad. You saw it before. Tier 3 now for Oceans. Fire Prism will hit the field. Disposable Heroes down to just 2 units. Kashyyykin hitting the field for E1. Chaos Predator. Some more CSM for Oceans. Some Flash Kits. Now Flash Kits with blasters will do massive amounts of damage to the Avatar. A bunker going up. Stuff getting burned out of it. There's an Imperial Abyss from Dr.Reformer. I don't think it will destroy the bunker, but it did wipe out the units inside, I believe. Or is that them got out? No, it did. I think the autocannon was in there and got wiped out. Rostam in a little bit of a dicey position, but looks like he's safe. It's kind of pushed up and potentially between 2 armies there. So it's going to be alright. The bunker lives, and it is a medical bunker. Here are those Flash Kits getting their blasters up. Now, blasters do psychic PvP damage, which does a lot of damage to super heavy infantry armor of the Avatar. Also, unlike Wraithguard, which have kind of similar weapons, these weapons do not have a wind-up time. I believe they instantly fire, so they can hit moving units very well. So even if the Avatar's walking around, they should be able to hit him. Boom, look at that. Massive damage. There's Wailing Doom. Did actually hit nothing with it. Battle Wagon getting some shots too. 285 to 148. You can't fire on the move though, Flash Kits. Oh, or can they? No, they can't. Fire Prism might be hunted down. Sea Council just getting run over. He's used the Battle Wagon very well so far. Avatar's in trouble. Needs to back the hell away and heal up at base. I think 284 to 141. Red team still in this game. Very much in this game. Dr. Reformer's got a decent army out. And OceansAteAlaska has tons of red. Could drop a nasty nuke. Good amount of requisition as well. Here's that tank with Mark of Khorne. Boosting the damage of all the weapons. Oceans, I think, asking if he should save up for a Land Raider Phobos. How much power income do they have though? Because this has been bashed. So it's going to take a while. Only plus 30 per minute. 262 to 141. Inquisitor now with her Inferno pistol. Good damage to all targets on close range, and the awesome judgment ability. Shoot him good. Done a hell of a lot of work for him in this game. This Warboss. Also has his trophy rack now. He's holding this west side very, very well. Surprised we haven't seen Rostam come over here and try to get this VP because they're not moving on this one. Land Raider Redeemer is on the field here. Oh, I guess that's supporting disposable heroes. Chaos Sword goes down. Chaos Dreadnought under pressure does have the mark of Zinch. Tank battles here. Mark of Khorne CSM. Raptors also jumping in. That's a good jump. Suppressing double Guardsmen who are fully upgraded, I think. Yep. Up to 12 models with the plasma guns. Can it finish off the Leman Russ? Yes, it can. Good rear armor hit. 219 to 141. Good push by the red team. I'm not sure why blue was still here. Rostam should have been on the west side, surely. The cannon weapon team on the field for disposable heroes. Battle Wagon continues to do some work. Avatar trying his best to soak up damage and push lines. So Council doing their thing too. Power melee squad that can jump into combat. Provides some very nice passive buffs, as does the Avatar. 197 to 141 VPs. There's only 50 in it, I should say. Look at these guys. Steel bashing power. Well done. It must be level 4. Almost level 4 just from bashing power, I think. Then Red Phobos on the way for Oceans. Still has plenty of red as well, so we could then save up for Terminators or drop a nuke. Purgatus going off. I wondered why she was getting so close. It was to use that. And again, they can't get on that VP. They can't decap it. There's that Land Red Redeemer giving disposable heroes a very handy retreat point with some reinforcement and health regen. Oh, is the Battle Wagon going to go down here? Needs to keep it moving. See, Council on rear armor will finish it off. Looks like it will be okay. That was a big shot, taking out a model there. Oh no, he stopped it. Don't want to stop it. Whoops, by the teleporting in, but didn't have his heavy melee weapon. 160 to 140 on VPs. I thought it was all over for red team, like mid tier 2, but they're well in this now. Well in this. Land Raider Phobos is up. Nice special attack from the Warboss. Avatar is going to be chased off, I think. This thing seriously needs repairs. This Battle Wagon down to 165 hit points. Should now get those repairs. His sluggers and heretics can help out repairing too. There's that Land Raider Phobos. Twin Dink las cannons on the side sponsons. Very good at taking out large targets, but is a large target itself. Blue team continue to pressure mid without getting on the VP. 160 to 130. I think they should have transitioned to the west a bit sooner, but Rostam is here now. Has a level 8 Apothecary as well. Terminators with assault cannon. Plasma gun tactical marines at level 4 and a level 4 assault squad. So he's got a serious army going on. Not to mention this whirlwind for disruption, stopping caps and all that good stuff. zeetorq's going to need a hand, and Oceans is here. So Rostam is taking this opportunity to push against Oceans, who's a little bit isolated here. 1 for 1 to 130 on the victory points. It's going to be a really bad fight for Oceans. Looks like it is moving off. Oh, there's a nuke. Malignant Blindness, I believe, went off as well, and a good nuke. Good nuke from Oceans. Finishes off the Librarian. Nicely done. Killed some Marines as well, I think. Victory points almost completely evened up here. In fact, red team have a lead. Red team have the lead. There were 200 VPs behind at some point with a depleted army or two. Level 3 Raptors, almost level 4. Some power bashing going on. A little bit of light power bashing to pass the time there. Get some XP. Baneblade on the way for E1. Will he push the mid with it, or will he come over to this west side? Power Claw Warboss now. He's done shooting. It's time to start ripping things apart. Avatar taking shots but doing a lot of damage to the Warboss. It's all kicking off over here. I hear a rock, so it's down here. Eldritch Battle Wagon misses it though. Or rather dodges it, I should say. Orbital as well. It's all kicking off here. Looks like the Phobos avoided that, but I think wants to start moving back here, Mr. Phobos. Because now Eldar are on you. Oh no, big boom shot hit the VP. 79 to 130. A very tight fight there. Don't think there was a clear winner, although Oceans is down to just 2 units now. Phobos, don't move forward, you need to move back. Obviously, he wants to keep them off the VP, that's why he's moving forward here, but I think keeping that thing safe is more important right now. He's taking las cannon shots now. Heavy weapon squad is reinforcing off the Land Raider, I should say. Gets away, barely. Got some Chaos Terminators here for Oceans, doing their demoralizing thing. 55 to 130 on VPs. Battle Wagon with a bunch of units piled inside continues to harass. Blue team can't push back. They cannot get back in there. Baneblade is up though, and here it comes. That could be what they need. They're running out of VPs though, blue team. Phobos needs to move back. He's eating melter bombs. Hunter Killer Missile goes in from the Whirlwind 2. Raptors jumping in, mixing things up. Here come a Seer Council. Oh, some commandos caught them though. Some very nice disruption. There's the Dirge Caster. Phobos, I think, will go down. Should have got that thing moving much sooner, I feel like. Down it goes. But hey, it served as a big point of contention there and kept the blue team from just rolling in. Down to 16 VPs, the blue team. This Battle Wagon has been epically good. Getting shots here on the Warp Spider. Avatar's still around. In another fight with that Warboss. Warboss is level 5. There's the Baneblade. Is it too little too late? Down to 8 VPs. They still have things here to cap too. There's the Terminators capping. Avatar needs to Wailing Doom off the cap. Why is he turning around? Why are you turning around, Mr. Avatar? You need to fight this. Baneblade now under attack. Can the red team take this VP and take this game? I think they can. Look at these armies from the blue team and they just could not push through. There's the cap, and that might be the game. I think it is. Red team take it. There we go. Red team do take it. I think blue team should have gone west side much, much earlier. Disposable Heroes was having a really good fight with zeetorq, but I think zeetorq had the upper hand for most of it. And Rostam should have gone over to help him a little bit sooner with more stuff, I think. Look at his end-level heroes. End-game heroes. Level 6 Warp Spider. Level 9 Apothecary. Level 6 Inquisitor. We had a level 5 Warboss. Level 7 Chaos Lord from Oceans. Sometimes struggled to preserve his units, but it was always in the fight. And a level 7 Chaos Lord also for Dr. Reformer. There you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.